Okay, we found this place.
And now tell us the name of it again.
Frisian
How do you...
Frisian Farms Cheese House. Fresh curds.
And whey. No, it doesn't say whey. It just says curds.
This says curds.
We heard that yesterday was the cheese making day. So
we're a day late, but I'm guessing they still have some cheese laying around. You pumped?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Rural Iowa.
What does this say? Oh, a coffee house.
Cheese house.
Oh. I'm having a hallucination. Yeah, the other kind of house. Maybe they'll have coffee too.
Oh, look at all this cheese in there. It's the aging room.
I'm not going in there if it's the aging room. I'm old enough.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, you?
Hey, how do you say the name of this place?
Frisian.
Frisian?
Frisian Farms, yeah.
Like E, like long E, Frisian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, the lady told us that y'all were actually making cheese yesterday. So y'all...
Well, we actually make cheese today also. We didn't do curds and stuff like that, so I'm already finished. I have it under the press right now.
Oh, yeah?
But we start about 4 in the morning, and I start with 3,000 pounds of milk.
Really?
And then we do our recipe, and at the end you get about 300 pounds of cheese.
So how many types of cheese do y'all have?
You know, all we make is Gouda, so just one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So what is the big deal on Gouda? What is it used primarily for?
It's a Dutch cheese made with cow's milk.
Can you make nachos with it?
Yeah, sure. Just do whatever you want.
Really? So do y'all sell it here?
I'll tell you what, yeah, sure do. And you know what? I have samples I want you to try. Because all I make is Gouda, but it's different ages, different flavors.
Oh, okay, so all of this is Gouda cheese.
Exactly. Gouda's a Dutch cheese made with cow's milk. So I'll have you start over here. These two are pretty mild, and then they get a little stronger as they age. But
the horseradish, I'm thinking it's probably got a pretty good bite to it.
You know, if you like horseradish.
There's something we eat that's got horseradish in it. What is it?
Prime rib has the...
Well, I was thinking it's like shrimp sauce sometimes.
Right, cocktail sauce.
Yeah, cocktail sauce. So you're starting with that one.
These are the curds made yesterday. 2 months old, 1 year, then 1,000 days. As cheese ages, gets sharper. You can tell the color changes, texture, and of course flavor. And then 8 different flavors: the smoked, horseradish, black pepper, bacon, hot chili. And my rule is, you drove all the way out here, you gotta try all 12.
Okay. So Gouda is basically, it's a Dutch cheese.
Exactly. And you know, Pella's a real Dutch town.
Mm-hmm. We noticed that.
And then we grew up just south of Pella, went to school there and things.
So are you a Frisian? Is that your name?
Exactly.
Are you?
So Frisian is a province in Holland, Friesland is.
Oh, it is?
And that's where my great-grandpa was born.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So what's your last name?
Veenstra?
Okay.
That sounds Dutch.
Yeah.
I like the hot pepper. And I like...
You know, I think I kind of like the horseradish one.
I know. Those are all good, but that chili pepper was hot chili. Good stuff.
Good.
Yes.
Now, if you have a little time, I can take you down the hall too, or look around. If you have
Do you
questions.
mind?
No, not at all.
So how long have you been?
So about 8 years ago, my brother and I started a dairy farm. So we milk cows, make cheese right on the farm.
Okay.
And then we ran out of room with the cheese. And I live in this house up here, so I figured if we're going to expand, do it closer to the highway, more convenient, because our dairy farm is 2 miles on gravel, just south of the winery down the road there. So we moved over here about a year ago. So
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Well, cool.
But anyway,
So you had you had a dairy farm, you needed something to do with the milk.
kinda. Just do something value added with your milk, you know.
Right.
Try to find a little niche that
Right.
people like. So, but I started with 3,000 pounds of milk, and in return you get about 300 pounds of cheese.
Okay.
But the milk, we'll add that are specific to Gouda.
Okay.
We'll add rennet, which will make the milk coagulate, kind of like gelatin and jello.
Okay.
And then we'll cut it, and you'll see the curds in the way.
Oh, okay.
And then we drain off all the way, and then we're just left with the curds.
Okay. And so the curds is the first step of the cheese?
Yeah, it really is.
Huh. Well, cool.
And then,
So those are the molds that you use to...
yeah, so those are 20-pound molds, 25 wheels, and then we're pressing them right now. So we'll press till about 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, okay. So then that basically forces the moisture out of it.
Trying to get rid of any excess whey, or also trying to get the shape that we want also.
Oh, okay.
Is this what they...
Yeah, and then this evening I'll come back out, and I'll take them out of the press, and we'll put them in the brine tanks. And in the brine tanks, that's as much salt as you can add to water. And then that adds salt to the cheese, and then starts the formation of the rind, getting the outside a little bit from.
Wow.
And we
so
do that.
Float or are
they float in there. They float in there for 4 days.
Okay.
Once they're in there for 4 days, then we'll take them out and we'll let them dry on these racks for a couple days till they're air dried.
Well, you started with smaller ones here, right? They don't shrink up to that size,
No,
do they?
exactly. Someone asked me if they grew. No, I wish. But these we made on Tuesday, and you don't have to brine them as long.
Oh, okay.
So we took them out of the brine after 1 day.
Okay.
Well, that's cool.
Okay, so what's the next step?
And then after that, we take them across the hall to the engine room. And this room is 54 degrees, 85% humidity. So you try to mimic a cave.
Really?
And then we, once they're in here, we will brand them with a hot iron, the date that we made them, and then we'll also coat them with edible cheese wax.
Really?
So when they're about 10 days old, they end up on the shelves, and then I have some that's almost 5 years old.
So what was the oldest one out there?
That was the snake, which I have a pretty good supply of, which is almost 3 years old.
3 years old.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it was that old.
Right. And I do have older ones, but I don't sample them just because I don't have a lot of them. And
You don't
Right.
wanna give them away.
right.
Okay, well, how about if you're aging cheese for that long, how come you can buy cheese and put it in your refrigerator, and then after about a couple of months it gets moldy? Why is that?
It's 54 degrees, 85% humidity, and the rind actually is pretty protective of it.
Okay.
So it, but we actually do promote mold growth in here. We need a little bit of that new core mold to grow, just to help cure the cheese.
Really?
And then, but that's kind of the fuzzy stuff. You can just wipe it right off. And,
Huh.
you know, there's good mold and bad mold.
Huh.
And then, yeah, cheese will age in between 47 and 57 degrees.
Oh, okay.
So your fridge is probably too cold and it stops the aging process. And air is pretty much what ruins cheese.
Oh, okay. So opening and shutting and opening the thing up and letting it...
Well, yeah, or whatever packaging
Right.
it is. And
The wax rind is what keeps yours.
exactly.
Huh.
Very interesting, and I like that they're also uniform in shape.
Yeah.
You obviously know what you're doing here.
Yeah, no, it's going well. So, and I really enjoy it. You know, it's kind of easy to get out of bed in the morning.
Well, so how far people come, or do you ship cheese to different
We
places?
do, we're at about 90 Hy-Vee stores, which is the
Oh, okay.
local,
Yeah,
the grocery store.
There's one in Altoona that we've been to a couple of times.
And then a little bit in Chicago, and we're actually a little bit in Texas, like Central Market,
Oh, okay.
things like that.
Yeah.
Carry our cheese.
Wow. Well, cool. I think I like the smoked. I like the black pepper too, though. I don't know, which one was yours?
I picked sneak and I have some birds.
You picked which one? Sneak?
That top one. Yeah. You want smoked?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with smoked.
Okay.
And then we're done.
All right. You know, there's a winery not too far away. You guys want to go visit that too?
Well, we don't
Cheese with our...
cheese and wine. We don't actually drink,
Yeah,
which probably seems odd to you because we probably act like we have to.
Well, maybe you came from there. No, I'm teasing. 1825.